Hi, welcome back to Yes, Your Grace. We got some interesting looking people lined up today. I recognize you though. I should have clicked the general first. Oh, you're back. Your Grace, the general helped throw out the pandas out of my tavern. I must say he's very handy. The men and the ladies have moved to another inn down the village. I've lost most of my customers, so it's going to be a while before I can start making any profits again. That's fine. I wish you luck in rebuilding your business. And please don't allow this to happen again. Of course, Your Grace. We're back. Your Grace, I've helped the tavern owner get rid of the pandas. I don't know what was cooking up there, but it was a right mess when we arrived. I'm glad you managed to put an end to it. And then my witch? Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this file hidden under the flooring. Did you find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. And I know you. There's no trace of the Chaz in the forest. So I thought, as clever as I am, I know where to look for their lairs in old tree trunks. Here, take this bloody horn as proof of my courageous deed. Oh, just throw it on the floor. Okay. When did you get here? Ha! You couldn't have defeated the beast. There's no monster in the forest. You fell for our ruse. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me? A liar? No way. I brought you proof, didn't I? That looks like a moose. And now it's all over my floor. It looks... yeah. It looks like a deer or a moose. I thought it looked like a moose, but I guess he thinks it looks like a deer. This horn doesn't exactly strike me. It's not a horn! It's an entire face! Strike me as coming from a monster. What else, Your Grace? The Chaz is just like any other animal. It has horns that bleeds. Surely you weren't expecting the horn to glow. The dragon tail isn't exactly original, isn't? So Frederick says you retell the story, just changing a few details each time. Very well. The cat's out of the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It can be tiring at times, if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see the amazing knight, the dragon slayer. So I'll show them what they want to see. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. And the proof? A stag. I like his character design though. I wish he was a cool hero. His character model's really... I like it. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. If you have something to say, say it to my face. I hear that the wind is spreading. Problems with Ron, wife walking around with a black eye. You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. He used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your sword. Let me see if you're more than just a trickster. Enough. I won't have any blood. Well, there's already blood and guts on my floor. You wouldn't match my skill anyway. In your current state, you'd probably just stab yourself. Your Grace, of course it's a hoax. It doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for a better tomorrow. People always think they see basilisks, lichens, stregas. Well, it's usually a fox, stray cat, or dog. If I bring them a boar skin or a deer horn and tell them it was the monster, they'll sleep better at night. They can get back to work feeling safe. And if I make an extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frogs? Kings, for example. People always come to see the king because he knows everything. You're getting really... You're walking a thin line right here, buddy. I could have you executed. But I like him. They expect you to give wise advice. They put you in the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself, do you always know what to do? Not even scholars know the way. Not even scholars know what they're doing. Correct. There's only so much we can learn from manuscripts. The rest is just guessing. Your Grace, we surely can't allow him to spread more lies. I won't allow this. If you let Nosuke join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his temperance, I won't stand next to him in battle. In all the turmoil, he could stab me and no one would know. Joven, a good guy. He trains with me. I'll make sure to send my recommendation. Don't forget that. I mean, I'm not siding with Dragon Slayer. He's a liar. I like him, but he's not a fighter. He's more of a bard than anything. So, I don't have a problem with him. Sir Frederick, you have one more battle ahead of you. I knew I could trust your judgment, Your Grace. It's time for those with real experience to take the lead. A shame. Nonetheless, I wish you the very best in your battle. Oh, will someone clean up this mess? Yes, please. Thank you. I don't want to look at it. Did I invite you? I did invite you, didn't I? Your Grace, I hear you're all fought with the beast face. You're preparing for battle with Rodovia, you heard well. The name's Violet. My elders have fought with the beast for many years before me. I heard they brought some Rodovian dog to your castle. Shame you had to dispatch of him. I was hoping I could deal with him myself. But one will not cry over a dead cat. I want to reward you for your bravely actions. I'll give you all that I can to aid you in the battle with the beast face. 3 gold and 150 army, of course. Remember, Rodovia is nothing but reek from the buttocks. I'm assuming that means a fart. And we don't want that round, do we? Well, one more thing, Your Grace. My deal is off the table if you ever help any of those dogs. Make no mistake about that, Your Grace. She sounds racist. I don't like the Rodovians either, but not because they're Rodovians, because they've been douchebags. She just sounds like a racist. I found this in my wine settle. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, it's one bit of a tooth. It's beautiful, is all I can tell you, Your Grace. I'm sorry you're not much help. I found this file. I found this near Bianca. Can you tell me anything about it? I ain't never been near to Branker. It looks pretty nasty, though. So. You're first in line. Spoopy music. We don't know what happened. Creature, the witch from the forest. She escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek eternal wisdom. We all know the eternal wisdom is just a hoax. We all know she's nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale, and now Babushka is out of the woods. I've heard that name before. Babushka? Your Grace, you don't know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She's short and crooked. Her bony legs barely support the layers of her old, wrinkly skin. She's a long hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. She wears snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head, with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. She walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clickety-dee-clock, clickety-dee-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for very many years. The legend has it she used to lure children into the forest and eat them. But some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to him to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes. What can I do? I'm not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she transcribed these words on her doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come for the children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. That sounds important. I'm guessing the general. My general can spend a couple nights guarding your village. Maybe he can find her. Thank you very much, Your Grace. I hope your general is brave enough to face her. I wanted the general to do something else today, but that sounds really important. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray, but we can't fit in our barn no more. We wanted to build a new shrine, but we needed some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in favor of the gods. I don't have a general. The fields will be more fertile, monsters will be kept at bay, and evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials, people will be forever grateful. I'll give him the witch, because I don't have a whole lot of gold. She'll be able to help bring positive spirits to the shrine. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods look kindly upon thee. How can I be of service, Your Grace? I still need to... can I send a letter? No? Okay. I'm not sure if maybe I could send a letter to my daughter. But I think I have to wait for her reply. My wife's the only one that wants to talk. I still haven't found anybody for this tooth. I have a lead on the investigation. We found some clues that might lead us to the person who's... A file. What does that have to do with his death? A letter arrived suggesting something suspicious is happening near Branca. Okay. I had the witch explore her location, and she found a file. The subconscious substance inside could be what poisoned Talus. The ingredients could lead us to a killer. Perhaps take the file to a court witch to see what she's the one who gave it to me! That's a good idea. She's not here right now. I'll see you later, darling. She's the one who gave it to me. She wasn't good. Okay. I should send for somebody. I can send for Joven now because Sir Frederick's on my side. Oh, he's away. I can't send for him. That's right, he's got the arrow. You're next. Are my daughters over here? They don't have anything to say. She's hanging out with her new friend. Alright. $42. They're both away, so I don't have to pay them. I don't have a whole lot of supplies, so I'm not going to worry about preparing the witch yet. The army is so expensive. I spend more money on, well, I spend almost more money on the army than I make. So that's nice. Or not money, supplies. Week 19. Anybody else gonna show? There they are. Anybody who looks like they should be first? Lita, you're probably the one I invited, so I'll go ahead. I heard that Lena has made you... I don't think she has yet. I must say it's good you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. Do not make this mistake. Do not accept her offer. Marriage cannot happen. Oh wait, she's the one who... It seems to me that you don't know the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? I think this is the one who wanted my daughter to marry her son. What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 12th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Can it be lifted? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. The problem is you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it's said that the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following... Okay. No. Nope. I strongly reconsidered Azalea's marriage arrangement, though. Okay, I'm glad I refused. Hello. You might actually be the person I invited. Jonas, the buffoon with the stupid red gloves. Lend me some gold and I will pay you back in a week, he said. I will break his legs if I see him. Your Grace, I lent this fellow 28 gold. I'm not giving you 28 gold. He said he would pay me back with interest. I know the type. Now I hear he's off to Caldor, the other end of the world, possibly enjoying hot sunshine in Chaldees brothels. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in this rat hole with no wages to pay my men. Otherwise, this evening... I've got until this evening to pay them, otherwise they'll leave. Where will I find a new crew then? I need this money for only 2 weeks. I should be able to make it up to you after that. So you want gold? That's a lot of gold. She does give it back. That's one thing. I guess I don't really need gold for anything right now. Yeah, I don't need gold for anything right now. It's supplies that I need to train the witch. But you need to pay it back. I suppose you won't be finding this Jonas anytime soon if you went to Caldor. Of course. Thank you, Your Grace. See you in 2 weeks. What I wouldn't do to find that jackanapes, whatever that word means. Torlando. You have a name. You're going next. To you I come, truly a humble kind. He's singing. I hope I find you well in good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Torlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Torlando. I am Torlando the Wonderful, writer and poet recognized in all kingdoms, experiencing the artistic renaissance. The popularity of whom is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yales, Caldor, and Boravia. And Rodovia, of which I will remain silent for the known reasons. Very well, what can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may. I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. It's a story about royal intrigues, oaths of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work? Sure. The poem, for now, is entitled Kupal Naga. The moon shines so bright, high upon in the sky. Kalupa nights is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary night may not rest. Inside the castle, there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. It's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not surprised you find it so delightful. The poem is... I cannot continue. I've hit a wall. I can't write at all. I'm desperate for some true inspiration. I strongly believe that seeing your general... I don't have my journal. Therefore, I beg you, please allow your general to join me to get me out of this squeeze. I can't. Come back some other time. Wish I could help. Perhaps return another time and I'll try to keep a general available to assist you. I can see the desire in your eye to hear more of my wonderful poetry. I will be back within 2 weeks. Your general had better be ready by then. At least it gives me the option to tell them they can come back later. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if you refuse to help them. I aid as many people as I can for very little in return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, out of most of my ingredients at the moment, the queue to my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help out with some extra gold? My witch is gone. What? I don't have a gold. I can't. I appreciate you helping our people, but we don't have enough resources to help you. No wonder there's so many sick people in Devorn if the king does not prioritize healthcare. Your queue isn't half as big as mine. I mean, I would, but I don't have the money. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes are devastated. We could use some gold to buy... Why does everyone want my gold today? No. I'm out. You're not leaving me with 2 gold. No. Okay, nobody wants to talk to me today. Make your own money. Oh yeah, I can still invite somebody. You're the last one unless he's back. Nope. When is he coming back? Next day, I guess? My generals are back, so I had to pay them. So I didn't get hardly any money today. Hey, dear father. King Ivo greatly mourns the loss of his father. The funeral took place as soon as we arrive in Etana. Talus is sorely missed amongst the lords and advisors. Together with King Ivo, we prayed for the justice of his father. They say he's in a better place now. The journey home helped King Ivo clear his head, and he realizes that as King of Deveron, you didn't have anything to do with the poisoning of his father. Although you and King Ivo didn't part in the friendliest manner, King Ivo wishes to apologize for his words, but he says that his advisors forced him to stand by his decision. King Ivo wishes to send you support, but as his father promised, but his hands are tied until the royal trial is concluded. He counts on your quick investigation into the murder, which he believes will prove your innocence. Aw, thank you, Ursula. King Ivo, I still can't get used to that. I suppose no one imagined Ivo would be taking the throne so soon. It's good that at least he knows I didn't poison Talus. We still need to convince his advisors and lords. They will need to see the murderer before they can support sending their whole army to help everyone. We will find the one responsible, I'm sure. Let's ask Ursula something else. Ask her about herself. Ask Ursula how she is and what does she do with her time. Tell her everyone's missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We shall anticipate to reply in the coming weeks. Alright, my general is back. Your Grace, I have returned from Babushka village. I stayed out for 2 nights with my men. Nothing happened apart from some foxes going through the rubbish. We didn't find anything, but the villagers said they felt safer with us there. Alright, and you? You have helped the worshippers. I have helped the worshippers with the spirits, Your Grace. There are a lot of people gathering in the shrine now. Thank you, Alina. Your help is always appreciated. And you, I want to talk to you. Your Grace, Sir Frederick's dead. What? Lord Jovan is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit. Why? What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. Lana, his wife, has endured a lot. Proving Nosuke a liar strengthened Frederick's ego. Happy that he put Nosuke in his place, he started celebrating. Drank to his heart's content. He felt invincible and wanted to show Lana, his wife, that... Okay. I thought you respected Sir Frederick. You didn't want to join my band unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw what he was like to Lana. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. He couldn't bear to watch him abuse. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of a higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lana to suffer for my decision in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew about it. The guards, peasants, noble knights, right. Frederick would beat Lana up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must, but you know Frederick deserved this. If you spare me, I'll join your armies and aid you with my main force of 120 men. I'll also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry the Rodovians may come with. I'll also give you 5 gold. I need supplies more. Yeah, do I still get his army? It's a sad day for the knighthood, but I understand why you did this, Jovan. Your deeds are forgiven, and you shall serve Deveron in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, well, it didn't take any away, so I'm guessing I still have Frederick's army. So that's a thing. Cook! Your Grace, a rooster has been running around our chicken for days, but we finally managed to catch him. It was a beautiful bird. We couldn't keep him, but we already have a rooster. But it made it... Please don't tell me it was black. Our staff liked it so much I thought I'd bring you some to try. I'm not sure where this chick came from, but it's surely well fed. Oh no. Sandani's gonna kill me. Why couldn't you ask me first? This was my daughter's pet. Oh, Your Grace, I didn't know. My apologies. I mean, this is the second time he's served one of her pets. But she does have a bad habit of leaving them around. I'm not gonna fire him for that. I hope she doesn't need him now that the stabber's gone. I better check on her later. Oh, great. And you have a name. You have sent a pigeon for me? I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you heard about the upcoming battle with Rodovia? I have, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself in the knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. These guys. I have heard recently that you hold a very valuable painting. It'd be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Sylvain van Gogh. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. Oh, I need supplies. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally. So invite me whenever you're ready. Okay, as long as it's not, like, sentimental or something. I'll get the painting ready as soon as I'm done with my duties. Fabulous! I can't wait. I'll be waiting for the pigeon. Do you know anything about these? I doubt it. I found it nearby. Can you tell me anything? It's a used glass file. I'm not sure what I could tell you, Your Grace. Animal tooth? Better find a hunter to deal with this. I haven't seen a hunter! Alright. Your Grace, where I come from there's an odd fog surrounding a nearby forest. Anyone who goes in the fog and disappears without a trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. They're thinking the fog turns people into frogs. Bugs, maybe. There's plenty of them, but no sign of the people who go in there. I need my witch. I need to ask her about the file. Maybe they just got lost. If we gather together, maybe there will be some traces. But what if we all get lost instead? Oh dear. Your Grace, my boy, my dearest grandchild, got himself into big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I didn't know where else to go. He's been involved with the... Oh no. He's... with the Oracle dust sales for a long time now. It's harmless, he told me. Only selling to begin with, but he recently started using it as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. He even tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I'm no lady to get involved in this nasty business. Now he's very ill. Can't leave the bed, my poor baby. He keeps asking me to bring him some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness for sure. He tells me it'll make him feel better. I have no heart to look at him in this state, barely moving with skin as blue as blueberries. Please help. Okay, I can't afford the gold, and I need my witch. Ugh. It's bad. I really need the witch, though. Dang it! I can't. I need the witch. Make sure he stays hydrated and don't let him take any more of the dust. He'll come out of it. I really hope he does, Your Grace. I don't know what I'd do without him. Okay. Council chambers. The witch is here and Sidoni's here. I need to talk to both. How can I help? I got this file. We found this thing. It could be connected to Talus somehow. She's the one who found it! There appears to be something in it. Can you check if the residue matches the poison from Talus's wine? It might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients using both samples. It'll take some time, though. Take as much time as you need. Let me just get a smear of this. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything out. Of course, Your Grace. That's all. Hi. I had to let the rooster go, Sidoni. I let the rooster free. I'm sorry. He really wanted to get outside these castle walls. He's going to be happier if he's free. Thank you, Your Grace. I wanted to do this myself. He wasn't suited to be an agent. All he did was poop everywhere. I'm glad you set him free, Father. I'm glad too. Please be careful with these animals, Pumpkin. I am, Your Grace. No, you're not. You're not careful at all. Oh, that's adorable. Are you still here? Yeah. What is this crack? Paving stone looks like it's moved. If I could get something sharp and thin to lift it. The sword would be too thick. Needs to be something. Can I use the tooth, maybe? I don't think that's the right kind of game. I thought maybe the tooth would be thin enough. Nobody else wants to talk to me though, so... You haven't wanted to talk to me in several days. It makes me sad. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly. Do I ever? Okay. Matt. I actually get to have the general do something for once. That doesn't happen very often. And I can still send an invitation, I think? I don't really have anybody I need to invite though. But I'm gonna leave this episode off here. I don't have... There's no real reason to invite anybody. Unless I want to invite Lena and accuse her of trying to kill my daughter. I can do that. Let's invite Lena. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.